In this short video, I'm going to share with you how you can build a property portfolio and an extra 2 to 10k per month alongside building your portfolio to go towards your deposits without any extra effort. The extra 2 to 10k per month without any extra effort. If you're interested in earning an extra 2 to 10k alongside building a portfolio, you're in the right place, and make sure you watch on. But first of all, make sure you smash that like button. So at the moment, in the time of recording this, we're heading into a recession. So a typical way to build a portfolio and how many people build multiple wealth through property is via the, let's put this in red because it's such a big thing. This is via the BRR strategy. So the B stands for buy, the R stands for refurb. Let's get that spelling right, refurb. And the R stands for refinance. I'm terrible at spelling, so this is not a video for a grammatical lesson. It's just to give you a visual around what I'm trying to explain. It helps you learn. So the buy, refurbish, refinance strategy is great. This is when you buy a property for 60k, spend 15 on legals and all the costs and refurb and everything, and get valued at 100, recycle your cash back out. Fantastic. But the reality is, when you're in a recession, you can pick up great deals. You can buy more discounted properties, but the banks want to see you leaving more of your cash in the deal. They call it hurt money. They call it skin in the game. So you've got some skin in the game, because look, you might have a challenging time with tenants losing their jobs, and if you don't know how to navigate the landscape of being a landlord correctly with all the compliance against you, then if you get a bad tenant and you've got all your money out of a deal, you might just go, oh, this wasn't what I signed up for. This wasn't what I saw on these YouTube channels or on these free training days. Here's the keys back, bank. I don't want this property anymore. They don't want keys back. Banks are not estate agents. Banks do not want properties back. They just want to earn their money for long-term interest. That's how they earn their money, not by selling properties. So they want you to have skin in the game, so you're committed to it. If you've got 10, 20k left in the deal, you're going to fight for that deal before you give the keys back. So this is a great strategy. You will be able to do it in this climate, but it's going to be difficult to keep on recycling money. And even if you can recycle your money, it's slow. Conveyancing takes, at the moment, 4 to 6 months. Should be 2 to 3, but 4 to 6 months. It takes a while to get your money out, to do the refurbs, to recycle the money again, and it takes a bit of time. So what you need to do to build a big portfolio is get some active income. And if you can start getting 2 to 10k per month active income, then this really goes towards, if you buy properties like I do, which the typical deposits are between 15 to 10k, if you get that per month, you really start building up your portfolio a lot quicker alongside the BRR strategy. So you might be asking yourself, how do I do this? I believe everybody should stay in the ecosystem of property. So find a side hustle alongside property. But the thing with most side hustles is they require a lot more of your time. The thing with the desire behind property is financial freedom, an asset that pays you a recurring income that you don't have to keep on putting time into. Although you do have to put a bit of time managing it, managing the agents. I got a call this morning from my team that manages my property saying that basically here's a cost for repairing something. I have to make them decisions. I still have to put my bookkeeping stuff in. So there's still a light amount you have to do to it. For the people that argue there's no true passive, but it's fairly passive-ish because I don't have to keep on working each month towards that. So what some people haven't got the time to do is create more active income, especially this amount of active income, because it requires creating a business. And what a lot of people haven't got is time. That's why they get into property in the first place. So how do you do this? To build your own portfolio, number one thing at the top of the funnel, imagine when you do anything like this, the biggest thing at the top of this funnel to build your own portfolio is, and the big magnet on this as well, what way round do these magnets go? Let's try and get my artwork in here looking really slick and really good. But the big major thing on any property strategy that you need to do is you need to learn how to source deals. So what you want to do, this is what brings in, let's put it pound signs up there, this is what brings in the money. So you need to become, and put this right in the middle here, let's put it in the middle in red because this emphasize this, you need to learn how to source deals. Oh, definitely didn't spell that right. Apologies for spelling, but you need to learn how to source deals. And this comes through that helps you build out down here. Brilliant picture of a house, but this is what helps you build out your portfolio and your reoccurring income. So this is what brings them cycle around to that reoccurring income. So this is the aim behind it, but it's slow to build out a solid portfolio that's going to be a income replacing amount of money. So what you want to do is have an active income alongside that. The obvious one for me is this deal sourcing, because if you find deals, some of them deals won't suit what you do. So what you want to do then is package them onto other people. But to package deals onto other people, that's a full-on business as well. I am a deal sourcer. We've got a deal sourcing business. Been doing it since 2015. But it's quite full-on. You've got to be on social media all the time, creating posts, attracting investors, speaking to investors, getting the pipeline, dealing with builders, dealing with solicitors and agents. So it can give you top rewards, but it can also give you it's also a bit full-on business, sorry. So what you can do, and this is a concept that I call side hustle deal sourcer. So let's put DS for short on there. So what I mean by side hustle deal sourcing, instead of you being on social media, instead of you progressing these deals and being out there doing all the stuff, what you do is you strategically partner. So this is you out there with a big smile on your face doing some deals, and you strategically partner with somebody else who's got a smile on their face, or he might have a smile on their face, he's got a bit of a neutral look on his face, because this big prolific deal sourcer has got lots of investors but not enough deals. So if you can find correct deals, if you learn to deal source for yourself, you've got a deal source anyway. The art behind building your own portfolio, so let's put this up here, the art behind building your portfolio is consistency and pipeline. So you've got to consistently be out there trying to attract deals with direct to vendor stuff and agents. And you've got to build up this nice long pipeline of deals, which will filter through like this. So this might be month 1, this might be month 2, this might be month 3. And by month 4, what you've got is a big pipeline of the people, because most deals don't get done on the first point of offering. A lot of deals get done on a follow-up. And what happens with that follow-up is you have to have multiple touch points, often sometimes 5 to 6 touch points of follow-up before somebody says yes, they want to sell their property. So this could take like over here, this is a month, yeah? So this could take 4 months to build that pipeline up, and you get your first yes on month 4. So as I said, it's not quick building a portfolio, but ultimately you've got this pipeline through. So if you've only got one deposit, the last thing you want to do is, let's pretend this is a tap up the top here. Let's do my best impersonation of a tap. And this pipeline is getting fed down here with, this is 4 months. Each one of these represents a month. So month 4, the last thing you want to do is turn this tap off. You don't want to turn the tap off, because you want the pipeline to come back through. By the time you've done your buy refurbish refinance, or you saved a bit more money up, you don't want to start that month pipeline again from scratch. So reality is, for you to get deals, you've got to consistently be creating pipelines, consistently acting with agents. So what you then want to do is the deals that come through when you've not got the funds to, or some of the deals might not suit the criteria that you want to buy, you then package them on to other investors. If you want to be a full-on investor, this is a full-on business. I'm not discouraging you to do that, but just be aware a lot of people get into property to have more time, or because they haven't got enough time. So if you haven't got the time to do that, or the effort or desire to do it, because it can be a pretty full-on dealing with builders, solicitors, investors, you then strategically partner with this person over here hasn't got enough deals. They will then sell the deal for you and do a profit share split with you. So they split the profits. So then, depending on how many deals you're going for, and depending on how big your pipeline is, you could potentially, not everybody will get 10K, by the way. That was a little bit of a hook there, and a little bit of a clickbaity hook, but you could, there's nothing to stop you if you've got the effort to get what's the name, because you've got to progress these deals through at the front end. It would take a bit more time, but if you want to build a steady portfolio and you build this pipeline and you sell 1 deal per month and you side hustle it, or like a lot of investors will sell deals for typically around the 5K-ish mark. So if you sell 1 deal a month and you split that with your side hustle deal sourcing person, you potentially have a couple of grand per month and build your portfolio, and with no extra effort. So hope you found that valuable. This is a fantastic strategy. If you want more help along building that, and you want to work with me while building that, if you give me a yay in the comments, what we'll do is we'll contact you for the next round of people we're supporting building up their education in property so you can achieve this. We've got the scripts, how you approach these people. We'll put this together in a package, how you get the deals and all the bits together in our signature program, which is a 6-week program. So if you're interested in working with me on that, it's not open at the moment, but time recording this won't be on to again next year. But if you give me a yeah in the comments, we can have a chat and we can tell you how can we support you. If that's not for you, that's totally fine. Also, just follow my channel. We'll share all this stuff. Obviously, it's not within depth in the scripts and all the contracts and bits like that, but you'll still pick up enough from this to be able to get moving forward. So massive thank you for supporting my channel. My why is to live on my terms. My mission is to help as many people live on their terms using financial education, mindset as a vehicle to do that. So if you think somebody's going to find this valuable, please share this out. If you haven't done it already, hit that like button. If you've not done this already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified every time we release videos like this. We put out a few videos a week, so if you enjoy this, make sure you don't miss this. But remember, if you don't evolve your ideas, you're never going to live on your own terms. So evolve your ideas, live on your own terms, and have an amazing day.